open today's public hearing of the State Energy Planning Board for the purposes of obtaining testimony related to the proposed amendments to the board's bylaws. The proposed amendments are proposed to conform with open meeting law provisions, allowing board members to participate in meetings via video conferencing from private locations under certain circumstances, and which were enacted subsequent to the approval of current Energy Planning Board bylaws. Pursuant to the law, an in-person quorum of members will still need to gather in the same physical locations where members of the public can attend. Assuming quorum requirements are met, a board member may request in writing to attend from a private location due to extraordinary circumstances. Extraordinary circumstances include disability, illness, other medical condition, caregiving responsibilities, military service, death of a relative, or other urgent or unexpected circumstances that prevents physical attendance. The chair will determine if a request for remote participation due to extraordinary circumstances is approved. Members participating via video conference under extraordinary circumstances must use visual and audio teleconferencing capabilities and must be heard, seen, and identified while the meeting is being conducted. Members participating by video conference who have not provided notification of extraordinary circumstances or had such a request approved will be able to continue to observe the meeting, but will not be able to participate in discussions or voting. The proposed amended bylaws were published on the State Energy Planning Board's website in advance of this public hearing. At this time, I would like to ask Vanessa Ulmer, who will be moderating today's comment procedure, to cover the structure of today's hearing. Vanessa?
Thank you. Individuals who wish to speak on the proposed amendments to the bylaws will have up to 3 minutes to make their remarks, and they may appear either in person or via the WebEx link that's been established for this hearing. For any individuals who are physically present, please sign up with staff at the front of the room if you wish to be heard so that we can call you forward. For those who wish to speak via the WebEx, please enter your name in the Q&A feature, which you will find on the bottom right of your screen. Alternatively, you can use the raise your hand function at the bottom of your screen. We will call your name and you will be unmuted to make your comment. We will alternate between remote and in-person attendees who wish to comment, depending on demand. At this time, we have no participants who wish to comment from the room.
Our plan is to leave this meeting open for 30 minutes for those comments to be received. So we will wait until that time passes and then revert back.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. We are in the midst of a public hearing to hear testimony related to the proposed bylaw changes for the State Energy Planning Board, which are available, posted on the State Energy Planning Board's website, and which Planning Board Chair Harris reviewed at the beginning of this public hearing. At this time, any individuals who wish to speak on the proposed amendments to the bylaws will have up to 3 minutes to make their remarks and may appear either in person or on WebEx. For those, if any of you wish to speak via WebEx, please enter your name in the Q&A feature, which you will find on the bottom right of your screen. Alternatively, you could use the raise your hand function at the bottom right of your screen. At this point in time, we do not have any in-person attendees who wish to make remarks, nor do we see any remote attendees requesting to make remarks via WebEx. Okay, good morning. We are in the midst of a public hearing of the State Energy Planning Board for the purpose of obtaining testimony related to proposed amendments to the board's bylaws. Individuals who wish to speak on the proposed amendments to the board's bylaws will have up to 3 minutes to make their remarks. If you wish to speak via WebEx, please enter your name in the Q&A feature, which you will see at the bottom right of your screen. Alternatively, you can use the raise your hand function at the bottom of your screen. We are also accepting comments in person. However, at this point in time, we do not have any participants who've requested to comment here in the boardroom. At this point in time, we also do not have any participants who have requested to comment via WebEx. Hello, everyone. We are nearing the end of the scheduled time for the public hearing of the State Energy Planning Board for the purpose of obtaining testimony related to proposed amendments to the Energy Planning Board's bylaws. Any individuals who wish to speak on the proposed amendments to the bylaws will have up to 3 minutes to make their remarks. At this time, we do not have any individuals who've requested to make remarks here in the room. If you wish to speak via WebEx, please enter your name in the Q&A feature, which you will find at the bottom right of your screen. Alternatively, you can use the raise your hand function at the bottom right of your screen. Hello, it is now 12 noon, and I will invite Chair Harris to close the public hearing.
Thank you. We've held the hearing open for 30 minutes to ensure an opportunity for interested individuals to appear. We have received no request to speak. As such, this public hearing of the State Energy Planning Board is now closed. Thank you for your time and participation.
Thank you.